Hey, welcome back to the Icarus project. We'll call this episode 29. And this is another react of a trailer that came out the same week as Superman.
And that's how much that Marvel and Disney cares about this character.
Amen.
You released it the same day that DC decides to release the new Superman trailer.
Amen.
With the whole reboot of the DC universe.
It was a decision. They threw their whole chest at it. So
this is literally a person that Ryan Coogler got his lowest score on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, it's still a high score, it's 80 something. But it's his lowest score. This was movies in the 90s, though.
Yeah.
This is the only one that was in the 80s. Not from this movie.
But yeah, so the movie talking about it. Well, not a movie. The series is Ironheart.
I don't think Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler.
No, just produce it.
Just produce it.
Yeah. They put his name on it to generate buzz, but he's just a producer.
I mean, after Sinners, Ryan Coogler today's price is not tomorrow's price.
Correct. That's why he was the one promoting.
That nigga promoting with millions right now. They can't get into the arcade movie and I said, bring in the big box.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, this is going to be a reaction to the Ironheart trailer.
He's not excited.
I mean,
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care. Jerry.
He's not excited.
I mean, for people who don't know, Ironheart is basically the story. Yeah, long story short. Yeah.
The new Iron person on the team.
Her name is Riri Williams, and she is a genius with mechanical engineering and everything that Tony used to do, but not quite there.
Yeah.
But she is good. So
But she said it. Let me watch it.
yeah. So let go.
Hello? For real?
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you will find the gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you went her out. Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable, something
Important?
iconic.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done. What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot. You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that. This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
This is one that doesn't seem forced. Alright, so what are your thoughts? You want me to go first on this one?
You could go first.
Right, so I really like street level stuff, and this looks like it's bringing it back down street level. And I like how we go on we kind of regress from the nanotechnology. I like that because that was the thing about the first Iron Man that people really liked. Like they actually seeing the transformation of the suit around his body instead of just materializing out of nowhere, like Black Panther stuff and things like that. And this movie would do good in China because the suit looks Gundam. The suit looks Gundam. It looks like a Saturday morning cartoon Power Rangers suit.
It does actually.
Yeah, it looks like that, but you know, with its Disney effects around it, so it looks clean. It looks kind of believable. It looked like a painted car.
It looked clean.
Yeah. So story-wise, I'm not really a fan. Don't really care too. Let me not say I'm not a fan. I don't care too much about it story-wise, and it doesn't show any link to the wider Marvel universe yet. Right? So I think that it's trying to be self-contained, and it'll be an interesting show. Just like how the Acolyte was for Star Wars. It was self-contained. It didn't really have much.
That did not get good reviews.
Yeah, it did not. But if you watch like the fight scenes in it was kind of decent. But if you watch it, the lore, they're trying to build a lore for it now. I know Star Wars have a lot of lore that you don't need to recreate something, but it actually showed how a kyber crystal changes from blue to red. Because it's not, it doesn't have red kyber crystals.
Okay.
It doesn't exist. Kyber crystals literally change red from the blood of the person that goes to the dark side.
Oh.
Right? And they actually depicted that, and that was good, and that made that good. It was a self-contained story to explain that, basically. And I think this is what Marvel doing with Ironheart. They're not trying to make the new Iron Man. They're trying to make a self-contained story that have some ties to the Marvel world, a little bit of ties.
Yeah.
The story don't have to go nowhere. Apparently, Young Avengers might be a thing, so they have an Iron Man in the wings when they do it. So let me see where it goes. What are your thoughts?
Well, from the comics, I have the comics at the back of my mind. I can't get rid of that.
Yeah.
She was interesting when she was revealed in the comics. She was interesting when she was revealed in Black Panther.
Not right.
No, like like the trailer, like they said, like we're gonna have Riri in this. I was like, and then
I think people was expecting a cuter looking person to be.
Okay, that's
No, honestly.
Okay.
Because in the comics, there was this cute black genius.
Everybody.
This kid just look like
everybody cute in comics. No, that's it.
She just look like an angsty.
I didn't have anything to do. I didn't have anything against how she looks. She's a young black girl. That's all I really expected Riri to be.
Fair.
But yeah, she. So people trying to recreate a popular character and put like a new spin on it has always been a risky game. In the comics, when she came out, she was a deal, and then she just kind of died down.
As usual, because we
The only person who survived that is, like I said, Miles because Spider-Man is a name. But yeah, so okay, so
and like I said, and like I told you, we have to thank Childish Gambino for Miles being a thing.
Well, yeah,
because he wasn't going to be a thing if it wasn't for Insomniac and Childish Gambino. Because remember, he was petitioning to act as Miles since his Community days.
Yeah, that was a long time.
But then he aged out and he played the Prowler in the Spider-Man.
Homecoming, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So thank those two things for actually having a Miles, and we could actually see that Miles survived. Because it would have just been Miles survived for us in comics. But now Miles is a worldwide Spider-Man name. Yeah. Because of Insomnia.
Well, I mean, and this series looks like it could be interesting. The villain, Parker Robbins, the Hood, he is like, this man has had the Infinity Gauntlet. Like he's a street level character, and he stole the Infinity Gauntlet and had it. He was a threat to everybody. So it's like, and he keeps coming out like that's his thing. He's a street level villain, but he does some big stuff.
So he's an Avengers level threat, but as a street
Sometimes. That's the crazy thing about
depending on the day.
It just take correct. It just take 1 point from Black Widow, and they could knock him out. But when his schemes work out, it's like, no, this man could wipe out the universe right now.
Like a comic version of Justin Hammer. Because in the movies, Justin Hammer was just like this comedy thing that Tony used to throw away. But in the comics, Justin Hammer used to get things done, though.
Well, yeah. But his hood has actual powers.
I saw the thing on his back.
Yeah, I think he could manifest things out of the hood, but nothing crazy. So that's usually be his gig, the hood and 2 guns. That's how he's always depicted. So yeah, I mean, it could be interesting to see what they do with him. But
Like I said, it looks like a self-contained story. The only link is back to Ryan Coogler's Black Panther when she's talking about her internship. And other than that, I don't really have a link.
yeah,
There's like most things not really linking to each other right now because during Thunderbolts, when the Void was disappearing people, where was Spider-Man?
he was like, they didn't pay me to be in this movie.
Yeah, so everybody getting this self-contained thing, but let me see how it goes because I think it looks interesting and it's another thing that I could spend some time watching and just absorbing, just like I did with Moon Knight, just like I did with all the other series that Marvel releasing right now. And the thing is, Kevin Feige says that he's trying to move away from that, moving forward. So this might be the last few series that we get. But I mean, if we didn't have this, we would not have Moon Knight, we would not have Loki, and those things were dope.
I mean, the last thing I would say is just that the suits. I understand the interest in seeing the suit clinking together, and that looks sexy.
Yeah.
And I understand why it was like that, but for Tony, every movie showed the progression of how far he came with the suit and how to build it. So, and the nanotech was just a logical point to reach.
And like we were saying, I'm not downplaying the fact that that was a thing.
And that was cool. That was cool for
because
what
it was showing progression.
It's
But
just
she is an MIT student that don't have nothing to do, and she don't have no money.
correct. It's just that this was still a little too big for me, like it's too clunky. Like
That's how it was. That's how it was in the
nah,
comics.
in the comics, her suit is slick like
No, her
Tony.
suit.
Yeah, her suit is slick like Tony.
From the beginning,
Sure.
from jump.
I'll show you.
Because I feel like
She was introduced like she had already
had a big
figured out Tony like to make her suit. Riri Williams first suit.
in comics.
Yeah, is
That is not the first suit in comics. That is when she was getting help from Tony.
looking for it. It was more like
Because I
this.
think in the comics was a bit clunky still.
It was more like this.
But that looked like Voltron.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Like Voltron.
And it was well at the time you could put up a picture of the first suit. You could Google it.
You sure this is the first suit?
No, this is not it. Is
I don't think it was this. I think it was a bit more clunky. That was the first suit. It was big and clunky. I think I read that was her first suit. But that's what she made without the help of anybody. She created it herself, so it was big.
I'm not gonna lie, I did see that picture just now, but I could have swore I was Optimus. I'm not 100% honest with you. I thought I was
I didn't see the
Optimus,
picture.
so I skipped
so you
over it.
expecting some acute black girl instead of this.
I thought everybody keeps in comments. Go fight the girl.
I know beef against the girl actor. That's really she's no person actor.
Everybody extra keeps in the comics. But yeah, this is what I thought I was Optimus.
That's the first suit.
I thought that was Optimus though.
It looked like Optimus Prime for real. Though. That's terrible.
But yeah, I mean,
So I guess
that's the first suit, but
I guess that's kind of just doubling down on it, and eventually she'll get
if she, I hope she does because
that suit from Black Panther was terrible. Eh?
that's
That
what I
one in the end,
mean.
that
That's
red
what I
suit.
mean. And the new suit that she's
She look like Bumblebee.
it's still, yes.
like Bumblebee.
She looking like a transformer.
Like a
She
Gundam.
looking like a
And that's what
transformer.
I said. That's what I said.
Tony never looked like a Gundam.
Because she's a child.
Even his Hulkbuster suit was never a Gundam.
She's a child. That's what she into.
Dog,
She probably into anime. You don't know.
it's possible. Yeah, it is possible.
I think it looks dope. It looks like a Gundam.
I think this was the first suit I ever saw.
That's not her first suit. That's when she was working with Tony. Literally.
The Nah. When she was working with Tony, it became that.
All right. But that's not without the helmet.
Nah. Look at that.
I mean, you're watching the red torso one thing, but it's basically kind of the same thing. Though.
This suit was very, very Iron Man.
Yeah, that's when she started work with the Tony AI.
Yeah.
So I know the first suit was big and clunky because she didn't have help. She didn't have money where she could make a slick suit.
Yeah. It was, picture like this. Yeah.
Huh?
Now, this was the first picture. Yes. This was the first picture I ever see.
So that's when she was working with Tony. Read the comic, guy.
This was the first picture I ever
You
saw.
saw.
I was looking just like Iron Man, like Tony suit. And then eventually it started to get this.
That's when she was working with Tony AI. But
She
the
started to add black to
the
this.
first suit for all of them is always be a big clunky suit.
Yeah.
But they do it in this to make it look like a Gundam, and I find that dope.
That I don't like how big it is. I don't like how big it is. I understand it's the process, but I think it's because of how much I didn't like it in Black Panther. This new suit,
The one in Black Panther was terrible.
And the show, and from what I saw in the trailer, it reminded me of that.
Nah, I find the one in the series.
It looked better. It looked cleaner.
I find
I don't know how it looking cleaner. I don't know. Major blockbuster.
Yeah, nah, this looks cleaner.
But yeah,
I mean, that's the more money behind this one.
I hope they didn't blow the whole budget in this little scene where she
Gets
suits up.
transformed to beat the truck
Correct. Because they like to blow the budget on
one major
specific
scene. But that looked good.
Good, right? I was the concern.
That looked good. Her foot on, it's still ridiculously large.
Yeah, it is big. But I know it's a process. I know she'll get there eventually. I hope that's what they do. But yeah, so I mean, I have
low expectations.
but I'm not hoping anything negative for the show. I'd like to know the comments
because
people wishing death on this.
Yeah, and I want the next phase of Marvel stuff to actually progress because I think we're getting too much hiccups now, and that's why phase 4 was kind of like skipped over basically.
They're struggling because.
And we're now into phase 5 already because there was the end of phase 4.
Real-time movies of comics is always going to be a problem.
And then the strikes and everything was a major hindrance. And they're trying to build back hype and get people back in the cinema. So pandemic into a strike, into scandals. Too much hiccups for Marvel right now. And the thing is, these scandal wasn't even a scandal. Bring back Jonathan Majors. Magazine Dreams was great. Oh my word. Anyway, that was Ironheart. Let us know what you think. If you're looking forward to it, if you're not looking forward to it, like, comment, subscribe.
Please do.
If you have any opposing thoughts, you can put it in the comment section.
Please
we will respond. Yeah. Bring the drama. I like the drama.
Bring the drama. Peace.
Peace.